It's not that bad. Just
Hi, I'm Megan. I'm the owner operator of the community classroom, and I'm here with one of our lead tutors, Christina Webster. And she is a certified teacher who we are lucky enough to have on our leadership team. And we're going to talk today a little bit about our community leadership camps, of which this year we have 3. Hi, Christina.
mm,
So, Christina, tell us a little bit about yourself.
um, I live in Holyoke with my husband. We have a small little house here with a nice little yard. I like being outside, so that's why I'm out doing the Zoom from my backyard. I enjoy gardening and generally being outside. Uh, I think when I'm with the kids, I'm really hands-on, not with the kids so much, but I want them doing the things so that they're learning by doing and not just listening. And that's why I think our camp is so special because we have these collaborative internships where we practice a skill in the morning, they're taught about it, they get to practice with it, and then they get to apply it in the field.
Yeah, I love you. You got right to it. We got right to the leadership camp. But yeah, our leadership camp is for rising 5th graders through rising 9th graders. Asterisks there because there's always exceptions. Feel free to email us. We also have counselors in training, and specifically geared towards young women and young non-binary folk. And so we have an amazing program that Christina developed, and we piloted the first part 2 years ago, and then last year we added on a second week and piloted it, and this week we're running week 1 and week 2, so that's Leadership 101, Leadership 201, and then we're piloting a third week, 301. So Christina, you were mentioning some of these internships. Tell us of different places that the interns have gone to practice their leadership skills that they've learned from you and with you in the classroom.
One of them was going to A to Z, and A to Z has been great to us in every way possible, but in particular, the owner, Dev Boulay, she had some tables set up right in front so that they could engage with customers and practice their social skills. Sometimes even for adults, it can be hard to engage with strangers or people you're not comfortable or familiar with. So Dev had the great idea to give one of our young ladies a puppet, and she checked out customers using a monkey puppet.
I
But
forgot about that.
yeah, but that's what it took to get her past that, wall. So she was able to kind of conquer her fear. And like speaking of that, it makes me think of the other opportunity at Mass Appeal. When we went there, like you and I had submitted questions to Mass Appeal that the girls could kind of prepare for just so they weren't on the spot, and we made sure they were all ready. And
Yeah.
then the hosts are amazing. They did not ask the questions we submitted, but they make you feel so comfortable that the girls were able to soar. Like the girls that said, I'm not saying anything or I cannot do this, just took off and ran with it. Um, it was just awesome to see. So we have really cool opportunities, including like getting down and dirty, washing the fire trucks at the
I forgot about
Northampton Fire Department. How could you forget these things? It was so fun. I liked watching, but the girls were spraying down the engines and using the squeegees and the brushes on the long extension poles to get all of it. And they got to interact with some of them, the firefighters too. So I think it was nice for not only our girls, but maybe for the officers also.
Yeah, and they weren't just there to clean the fire truck, but they were there to learn from an amazing woman leader in our community, the first woman fire captain in Northampton. So sometimes those conversations on like leadership development and confidence and whatever the skill is best happen with tweens and teens like side by side, not like in your face, but like as you're scrubbing down a
Such a
fire truck, then you can
lesson.
talk about like, how do how do you feel when you meet somebody new?
Yeah, it was such a lesson on like character in general. Just she was a great role model for them, and she gave them a lot of insight on like, just what do you do? I remember one of the girls asking just a practical question like, what if you don't like somebody you work with? And I don't remember her very like correct answer, but it was like these are real life things that the girls are going to have to deal with at some point. So, like, if they start thinking about these things now, thinking about things like getting organized, thinking about things like communication skills, it can help them prepare to do bigger and better things.
Um, yeah, this camp is one of my favorite things that we do. I feel like this is like our pet project. One
Yeah, it
because
connects to a lot.
my background was working in education leadership, so developing principals and superintendents and coaches, and trade secret. A lot of the skill development and even like the lessons that we do is the same. So, these
Like
campers are
the
getting
same, just jazzed up.
and they can totally crush it too. So it's a lot of executive functioning. So this is made for those that are looking for some leadership opportunities. It's great for like future resumes or putting down activities to get into private schools, things like that. But it's also really good if you have a child who maybe is shy and wants to work on like coming out of their, being a little bit less shy and being more comfortable. Like we took them to a Greater Northampton Chamber of Commerce event. And they worked on networking. It's great for kids that need to work on organization skills. I know you teach them how to like color code and highlight and plan
Yeah.
things out and make agendas. So there's a lot of like executive functioning stuff that happens in life stuff, life lessons, besides just leadership development. Or I should say, there's a lot of life lessons that are not just life lessons, but also are part of leadership development.
Trying new things, being outside your comfort zone. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Christina, so excited about camp this year. We will put the link below this in the thread. And also, if you're watching this on Instagram, you can go up to our bio and you can find the link there in our link tree, and we'll have more information on the camps. Um, as always, if pricing is an issue, reach out to us and we'll see what we can do. And we look forward to spending time with either you, if you're a tween or a teen, or with your young person, if you're a caregiver this summer. So reach out with any questions. Thanks.